So my iPhone camera is doing something really bad, and that is, oh, also, I'm sitting on top of laundry I need to fold. I'm going to get to it. Where if it registers anything closer, it goes into, like, the most, you know, ASS quality, which I don't understand. Anyway, this is my intro. I'm Josie. So if you are new to this channel, I'm a mom to 3, and I have diastasis, and I've had a repair surgery for rectocele, which is a form of prolapse having to do with the rectum. So just out there, but I like to do bodybuilding, and I do bodybuilding now for the NPC Federation. I have some interest in either trying naturals or OCB, but so far I have had a lot of fun with the 2 NPC shows that I did. And if you are at all interested in doing bodybuilding as someone who's had children, maybe my journey is something you'd like to follow along with and is encouraging to you. And yeah, so I have like a little hernia type thing, a fascia, not intestinal, but right above my belly button, got that little button, where embarrassingly I thought that was like where my belly button used to be, and because of all my loose skin, it was kind of like a cavity, but I think it's straight up like the fascia came loose. So there's that. But yeah, and then just schedule wise, trying to do this and film along with the kids and stuff, it's hard. I am so exhausted today. So everybody's been stressed out. I think someone's having a growth spurt, which means interrupted sleep, not napping, barely napping, and arguing. And also birds of a feather flock together. We got ages 2 to 5. If one kid argues with me, they all start arguing with me. And then if it's a really chill day, then everyone's having a really chill day. I don't know. It is what it is. If you are interested purely in like the bodybuilding type stuff, I have chapters down below, so you can check those out. You can check out when I'm going over like comparisons from the shows before. I'm only going to do a mini one in this, so I realize time-wise, if I want to do a very good video on that, I will be doing a dedicated video, which will probably be in a couple days, or after, anywhere from like 2 days from now to like just straight up after Christmas, because I have to have the time to do it, and with the holidays, you know, I'm not pre-recording really like a day, 2 days ahead of time. I just have to actually have the time for it. But anyway, you can check in the chapters down below for things like where I'm at eating wise. Like, I got some good macros. I've been eating like 100 to 140 grams of fat. I need to stop doing this clapping because it's annoying me, but I'm doing it and I don't know why. The layout for this video is going to be just slop videos that I took at the gym and stuff with some voiceovers, because for whatever reason, despite the fact that I have sounds sometimes in the backgrounds of things, for whatever reason, the AI does not just take into account like how much background and white noise is going on. If you have any kind of like song in the background for like vlog style filming, I have found that it has like started copyright things, and it's like I don't have any issues with sharing it. I'm not even like monetized or anything, so I might leave it in now, but increasingly I'll take the sound out and like voice over or something, because I don't want to get any kind of weird strike. But it's ridiculous because it's like clanking metal or lots of like feet sounds, talking. I don't know, that's a pet peeve of mine. Not that it really doesn't matter at this point in time, but if I'm trying to actually get better at this filming and editing, that's something that increasingly will just be voiceovers if I'm doing something that I think is worth talking about. And practicing posing is one of those things, because I do that in the ladies' room, locker room area. I'm going to end this intro. I think I told you that my name is Josie, and we're going to get on with slap stuff, and then the actual like physique update with a brief comparison. I'll save doing a more in-depth comparison for another video. I am exhausted. All right, toodaloo. So this right here is an example of having like 10 seconds or so of just some music playing in the background from the gym, but it's clear enough that I'm like afraid it's gonna mean something. And here's some posing updates. I think I'm getting a lot better at it. So even though I'm a bit more curvaceous and not as lean and shredded. I think that my actual posing has gotten a lot more fluid, and my posing coach and I have been working on having a much quicker routine and not lingering, and then working on making it smoother, not so clunky. I don't know how well this is gonna go because I'm not putting my flash on, but I'm done at the gym. It's like 6:30 now. I'm gonna go ahead, go home, but just wanted to say that while here. It's falling. Okay, so boom. Here's this. Look how strong I'm getting. Anyway, it's Friday today as I'm filming this, and I'm going to be doing my check-ins tomorrow. My weight is always up after a leg day, and today was leg day, which was pretty good. So I had done 4 sets of 500 pounds on the leg press, and the goal that I try to do is a good clean 4 sets of 8, and I'm not there yet. So when I got to 500 Wednesday, it was 4 sets of 6 that I was able to do, and for today I did 8, 6, 7, 8. Those were the numbers that I did. So, and then I've been really trying to work on also doing squats. And I have found, I used to get like lower back pain, but I found that by doing good mornings, it's really helping me to do squats. My lower back pain's like not there, which is what we want. Like, yes, I can feel some engagement, but I've looked up, there's a difference between sore muscles and like the back pain. So getting that figured out is great. See, look, there's some more Christmas lights, LEDs. I do both incandescents and LEDs. I don't discriminate. I'm gonna get dressed and start getting going with more of my day because it's Friday. It's not really the big day, but I think what's going to be kind of cool is in this video, and I'm going to reference this probably multiple times and see how I splice it together while editing, but you can just check down below in the chapters for the fun parts, which is going to be like comparing shows to... Why am I doing this all the time? I've been doing this a lot, comparing like my physiques at the different shows, what I'm talking about in terms of I'd like to get like a red suit and how the suits look different with the different backgrounds. When I went to the Clash, I felt like I blended into the background, so I didn't stand out. And then also like my physique now versus some of my photos back in June before I started my first prep. So like the start of, or right before starting prep now, and where I was at the beginning of prep then. So I think it's gonna be really cool, and I'm excited. So if you... I'm not even sure where I left it at the last one, but here's what I have going on right now. As you can see, I have my kids doing work. They got a toy excavator. Don't fall down, bud. And we are digging out an area to put a retaining wall to expand the fire pit area for where the seating is. Yeah, so you can walk around. But yeah, so one of the projects that I'm doing is a retaining wall, and I'm hoping that by the end of the second week of January, I'm hoping it'll be done. I gotta build 2 retaining walls, so closer to the house, and then here too. And I think that's gonna work out to be a lot of my cardio. And there's my husband adding some fire to the fire pit, and we're just kind of enjoying the rest of today. Cheese. So I am about to do my check-ins. The only thing is I haven't like shaved certain areas, and because my check-ins are like my little bikini setup, I'm not about to share that. I feel like it would flag this video hardcore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go about my day, and just in general, by the end of this video, at some point I will do a more modest check-in with you guys, and just like kind of have fun comparing side by sides or whatever, talking about it. But doing it in the morning, I'll let you know what my stats are. So okay, the flash is on. Hopefully this works. I'm trying to get higher quality videos by using my outside camera since I'm just using my phone. Yeah, So we'll see how this looks. I'm going to run through this. I was 132.6 pounds this morning, which doesn't surprise me because I did an intense leg day yesterday, and pretty much every time I do a leg day, I come in heavy, and like my hamstrings are super sore. That's mostly it. My hamstrings are very sore. Surprisingly, despite doing squats and stuff, I don't know if it's just because I've perfected my form. And by perfected my form, hear me out, I mean like to target the areas I want to prioritize, glutes and hamstrings over quads. But I don't really feel like anything in my quads. But I feel it in my hamstrings. I feel it in my glutes. Did I work calves? So with that, I feel like probably tomorrow I'm gonna probably lose like another pound, and it's just the water weight and water retention, inflammation from hard exercise and muscle repair and recovery. So there's that. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't even eat like the best yesterday. I had some beers by the fire, which not the best idea after working out. Doesn't help my recovery at all. Guys, my physique from just a few years ago is so different. So I used to have to get like tops. If I was going to get like 2 sets, it'd be bottoms would be a small, top would be a medium kind of thing, right? No, it's reversed now. My tops, well, I'll save for sleeves, but let's say we're looking at suits and stuff, and with me doing the pole fitness, like pole clothes, my top is now, as long as it doesn't have sleeves, a small, and my bottoms are medium. So that's cool to shift that, especially since I'm someone who is naturally, like if I'm not working on it, I'm more upper body dominant. I have a wide clavicle. I've got, I don't think I have like a bare rib cage, but especially I have a little bit of rib flare after having the kids and stuff. But I've had more narrow hips. They have gotten a little bit wider since having kids, but, it's just, I'm not naturally lower body dominant. So getting to the point where I have put on so much muscle, that I'm skewed that way is so satisfying to me. Now, the only thing is, now that I've been doing a couple shows and getting into it, I need to stop neglecting my shoulders. So, I mean, I guess that doesn't really say anything for chest size, except having muscle overall at the same weight. The cherries will disappear. Is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and start getting on to my day and see if this even looks good, because I have no idea, like, do you not see my face and just see forehead and ceiling, or do you like see just my lower half and you can't even see my eyes? We'll find out. So I don't think I ever actually put together all the videos that I took from the Clash and made a video on that, so maybe that's something that I'll do. But just for this very last portion, I'm gonna go ahead and close it after this. Here's a little side-by-side, like right before Tournament of Champs, right before the Clash, being center, and then, was it yesterday? I took those pictures. So that's just kind of how things look compared to each other. It's so weird looking now that I'm like healthy weight again. At me being stage lane, it's like, it's just skin and bones, a little bit of muscle, but I'm motivated to grow a lot more muscle, and I'm very thankful that with my coach, I don't think I really lost any muscle mass. Now, I don't think I could ever be someone who goes more than that month between. That was tough, and I feel like I looked a lot flatter for the Clash than I did for Tournament of the Champs. I was getting a little concerned there, but gonna try and make sure whatever shows I do is more like 2 weeks apart from each other versus that 4+, like a whole month apart. Anyway, if you made it this far and you liked it, maybe give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to follow along, please subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.